Hello, I'm Super Orange Cat here today to talk about another South Park episode. A new South Park episode will be airing this Wednesday night at 10 p.m. And the title of that episode is The Worldwide Privacy Tour. Now, the little blurb that South Park News, or the Comedy Central rather, gives us about this episode is the Prince of Canada and his wife try to find privacy and seclusion in a small mountain town. Now, it should not come as a surprise that that small mountain town is 100% certainly going to be South Park. And they also give us a little clip of the episode, and it's basically the boys at lunch at school, and Kyle's complaining about basically the Canadian Royals living, I suppose, near him, and then the boys like, we just simply don't care. We don't care about that. And if you recall, the whole concept of the Prince and Princess of Canada was first brought up back in the royal wedding episode, the one where the princess gets kidnapped by gingivitis. And there, it was implied, it was supposed to be that episode was based off of the royal wedding of William and Kate, I think their names were. And this episode, considering that Harry and Meghan Markle were more in the news than them, I suppose that this time it's going to be about those two. And there was also these rumors. I don't know if they actually did it or not. I don't care, so I wouldn't know. That they're like, oh, there's apparently we're talking about moving to the United States or something. And I guess this episode, the idea of this episode is based off of that. And I guess they irritated Kyle. And no, Kyle is the one with the Canadian brother. The Canadian brother that played a role in saving the princess years ago. So that might play a reason why they specifically chose to move to South Park. Because, the boy, the Canadian boy who saved me lives in this small town. It'd be cool to be next to someone who I personally knighted, I guess, would be how they like tie him into, they decided to move to South Park. Or it can be just the fact, it's a small, quaint town, which is like the episode way back when where they moved the Sundance Film Festival to South Park. And the whole point was to gentrify South Park. But ultimately, it'd be interesting to see how this episode goes. First episode I thought was an okay start to the season, the one about Cupid Yee. This one, if I recall, I remember really, really liking that first Royal Pudding episode, mostly because of all the jokes about random stuff that was Canadian tradition, like ripping the princess's arm off and shoving it up your ass. Stuff like that I thought was just funny because of how insanely stupid they were. What do you guys think? Leave your comments, leave your opinions down below. I am the Super Orange Cat, and that is all.